Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Mike Tyson's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand. Muhammad Ali's the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, fighting out of Louisville, the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Tyson scoring with that right hand. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Tyson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. At the end of the 20th century, many of the greatest of lists were all topped by Muhammad Ali. In fact, Sports Illustrated named him the sportsman of the century. I know Babe Ruth had a great effect on baseball. Michael Jordan's probably the greatest basketball player of all time. But I don't know that there's anybody that touched the world stage the way Ali did.
No, there probably isn't. At one point, he was probably the most recognizable face on the planet. I mean, everybody knew who he was. And also, what he stood for. You know, he stood for freedom. He stood for power, for strength. And he stood for, most important of all, individualism. And that's how he lived his life in and out of the ring. You know, he was very, different in that ring in his approach, his style. And that wasn't by accident. It was to stand out and show that everybody is unique.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Tyson's combination punching is working well here. A sharp and precise headshot by Muhammad Ali. Wow, nice flush left hand. When you've trained in situations like this, a power puncher against a fast fighter, what kind of adaptations does the fast fighter have to consider making throughout the fight?
Well, he has to make sure that he has room in the ring, that he doesn't get trapped into corners. He doesn't get into a phone booth.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Tyson's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
Very nice work with the double jab up top. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
Good job protecting himself. Teddy, the early life of Mike Tyson has been well documented, but you were the guy who first taught him how to really formally box. What do you remember of those early days of getting Tyson into the ring?
Well, I remember he was 12 years old, he was 190 pounds, and there was no fat. And I wanted to see a birth certificate to know if this was really true. He had physical tools we had not seen before.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Ali's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Tyson's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. What impact from that uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Mike Tyson's punch didn't come close. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Doubles up the jab. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
A headshot blocked. Off the target by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Little double jab to the head. Scoring with the right hand by Mike Tyson. And this round comes to an end.
Beating you to the punch every...
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Look at this swarming attack. Mike Tyson's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
The old 1-2 scores for him. Tyson's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Relax, relax.
Work the body.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Wow, what a right hand from Muhammad Ali. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Muhammad Ali.
Left and right, left and right.
And he returns on that exchange. Tyson's known as a brawler. He's known as a slugger. Right now, that's not working out. He's doing a poor job in these middle rounds.
Well, he picked the wrong guy to fight that kind of fight with. You know, he's got a good boxer, a guy that throws straight punches. And he throws round punches, straight punches, beating the round punches.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right? There you go.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Two snapping jabs by Mike Tyson.
Stay on the outside.
A solid, true uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Well timed by Muhammad Ali. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
He's just having his way on the outside against the guy that can't afford to stay there.
No, he has to find a way to get inside. I have a little advice for him. Start moving your head and start working your way in without catching the punches on the way in.
Iron Mike with a big uppercut.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Tyson's trying to survive this. He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. See him timing that double jab to the head.
This is yours. You hear me? This is yours.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Tyson's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Muhammad Ali blocks that punch. Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Blocks away that headshot.
Body shot, body shot.
Good doubling up with a jab by Mike Tyson. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Iron Mike with an iron right. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Keep working the jab.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Use the ring.
Good-looking combo by Mike Tyson. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He is not in good shape. Wow! And a punch puts him down.
One, two, three, four, five.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Ali's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. And that's the end of round 6. Tyson's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Jump on him. Nice.
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah,
Mike Tyson's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Good block.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
Ali with a right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. At the halfway point of round 7. Blocks that punch.
Side to side.
Tyson's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Muhammad Ali's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good block there by Muhammad Ali.
In here.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. This is a dead even fight. It's a good one. Highly entertaining stuff. We've seen both guys come out and try to put forth their offensive weaponry, and they've scored with it with knockdowns.
Now it's
Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes the fighters don't.
He said he was going to do it from the outside, and yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
2, 3, 4.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Look at that combination by Muhammad Ali. See, he's got his guard up really well that time. Ali's been hurt by that shot. Tyson's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch.
Oh, you're doing great.
Combination to the head. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Keep doing what you're doing.
He comes back with a right hand. And that's the end of round 8. Tyson's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up this. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
Carries that punch intended for the head. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Ali's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with...
Big shot, the right. Oh, and there you go. Muhammad Ali's night could be over here. This could be the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Tyson's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your